Traffic is once again moving on the 500 block of Main Street. It's something we haven't seen in Buffalo for decades. It's the latest big development project for the city, and after several delays, it is finished. The road now officially open. 7 Eyewitness News reporter Matt Beauvais joins us live from Main Street. Matt?
Katie, what a difference a few years makes. And just 20 minutes ago, Buffalo Mayor Byron Brown proclaiming Main Street open for business. Now we're talking about the 500 block. Well, you'll see new parking spots, sidewalks, and of course cars sharing the roads with the NFTA Metro Rail. Something officials say is a huge day for Buffalo.
The 700 block is done. The 600 block is done. There's funding and the opening of the 500 block today. There is now federal funding for Lower Main Street, an investment of federal dollars of over $43 million in this city, this great city. This is a $15 million commitment here. We will continue to bring those federal dollars in.
Now, when it was all said and done, around $22 million. That's what this project cost. But the business owners we spoke with today weren't worried about the delays. They weren't worried about how much it cost. They just said it's a big day for them.
Yeah, no question. We've been following the final steps of this conversion, Matt, really over the last several months, and have talked to some of the businesses that have really popped up here on the 500 block along the way. You know, when vehicular traffic left Main Street back in the mid-1980s, that essentially killed retail on this stretch. But business, as you mentioned, is back. Just like cars returning to the 700 block and the 600 block and what that has meant for those stretches, business owners we spoke to today here on the 500 block expect a big boost from cars coming back, and very quickly.
You see these parking spaces now. Everybody's been waiting for them to open. I think you're just going to see more people feeling comfortable now to be able to drive and do what they need to do. Before it was like a cylinder. It was all closed off, and today, you're opening it up.
So a true sense of excitement down here on the 500 block today. Cars coming back, businesses back in business, ready to go, ready to have more pedestrian and more vehicle traffic. And when you talk about the parking down here, Commissioner Steve Stepniak we spoke with today says about 40 spots will be opened up, and those will be metered parking once it's all said and done, once they crank things up. But as you can see right now, cars now driving freely down Main Street, the 500 block, for the first time as of this afternoon. And
everyone wants to know what's next. We asked that, and of course, there's plans. The Lower Main Street section is what's next, and they're going to work their way up to the 400 block and then work their way back down to Canal Side. They're looking for $84 million for that project. Right now they've secured 18, so now we're going to keep an eye on how they're going to get the rest of that money, something we of course will be following. So for now, we're live in downtown Buffalo. For Jeff Russo, I'm Matt Beauvais, 7 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks Jeff and Matt.